People often ask me, Big Zo 20, do you like everyone in the gay community, or do you agree with everybody in the gay community? And the answer is hell the fuck no, I don't. A big issue I have with a lot of members of the gay community, especially gay men, is the fact that they like to out others. Now, in this specific situation, it was messy on both sides, and I refrained from talking about it for a minute, but one of you guys had asked me to weigh in on the situation, and I think it warrants a video because I'm not here to talk bad about Bimbo Winehouse or Mr. C. I'm just here to give my opinion about the situation, why I think it's wrong, and just that subject in general of outing people and homophobia in the hip-hop community. And first of all, let's go first thing first about Bimbo Winehouse. He is a fellow YouTuber on YouTube. He's popular. He gets way more vid views than I do, and I think I'm not too abreast of his situation. Like, I think he also has a gossiping website. I'm not sure. Someone, y'all can tell me. Let me know. I think he does have a website though, and I've gotten a few keys off of some of his videos before in the past. But this opinion is in no way, shape, or form a reflection on him or anything that he does as far as his past videos. It's just pertinent to this situation. I think that this situation was shady and malicious as fuck. And there's just no way around it. This is my unpopular opinion. I totally disagree with that. I don't like the fact that First of all, let me tell y'all what he did. He posted a video where I'm assuming he was cross-dressed at this point. He dressed up and he went out and he got picked up by Mr. C from Hot 97, who we've known has had situations in the past where he has been arrested for soliciting prostitution from men dressed like women or transsexuals. But he's denied it, and there's been no real concrete evidence except for the fact that they were sitting in his car. Well, Bimbo Winehouse dresses up like, a chick. She goes out there and, she meets up with him. I don't know how they met up. I'm assuming that, they were already in talks or whatever. And she gets in his car, and basically she's recording the whole conversation without him knowing it, pretending that she's texting. And the whole conversation kind of goes, I'm going to post a link of the video in the bottom, but the whole conversation is just about what they're going to do. You can hear him pull his dick out. I'm assuming. Don't hold me to it, but it sounded like, he was like, oh, don't squeeze my shit too hard, and basically how much he was going to pay Bimbo. Well, at the end of the video, Mr. C gets really super nervous because they can't find nowhere to go, and he ends up giving Bimbo a free $200 and lets him get out the car and, yada yada. Well, Bimbo decides to post this video live, and it went viral, and it forced Mr. C's hand as far as admitting it, and he stepped down from his DJ seat in Hot 97. Now, if y'all don't know much about Mr. C, he is kind of like an icon in the hip-hop community. He has DJ'd for P. Diddy, he's DJ'd for Biggie Smalls, he's worked with, the list goes back, and he has been in the hip-hop industry for a while, and it's kind of legendary. I'm going to weigh in on him too, but first I just have to, because I just cannot stand gay guys who out other men. Whether they are DL, whether it is to prove a point, whether it is to expose him to somebody else, I don't give a fuck. I cannot stand it. I think it is the most ratchet, untrustworthy, fake, shady fucking thing you can do. And I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. There was no way, no disrespect to Bimbo Winehouse, there was no way to clean that up. That's how I feel. I don't approve of outing people. As a matter of fact, I had a friend back when I was younger, I would say 18, and he made it a point, he called it conquests. He made it a point to messing with DL guys in the area and then exposing them. Not only did he expose them at one point, he made a full list on MySpace, back when MySpace was popping, made a full list of people in the area that we lived in at the time, made a full list of people who were DL, who he had fucked with. Not only him, but people that I had messed with, and I told him in confidence, because at the time, we were best friends. And another female, he outed lesbians who were on the DL. And that totally broke our friendship. I think it's the shittiest shit that you can fucking do to somebody. Who are you to expose somebody's truth when somebody has sex with you, whether it's a one-night stand or a casual fucking hookup or even an affair? That is a personal, private intimacy they are sharing with you. Even if y'all didn't do it, just the talking about it. I just don't like it. I don't get it. I mean, a lot of you might disagree with me, but I don't like it. I think that's so fucking shitty. I think it's horrible. How can anybody trust you now? And in this age of when we have camera phones and anything that's technological that can record, it's hard to trust anyone this day and age, especially if you have some type of standing or some type of clout in the popular culture. If you have some type of standing in the popular culture, then you're fucking screwed. If you fuck with a regular person, they're going to want to prove it. They're going to want to say, hey, we fucked with so-and-so. Here's the fucking video to prove it. Here's the text messages to prove it. Here's the DM tweets to prove it. It's horrible to me. I just don't like this age where people are doing that and thinking that shit is okay. Or people are hiding cameras underneath clothes while they're having sexcapades with people and then putting it on online on WorldStar and exposing them. Another tranny did something similar to that. She was messing with an 18-year-old guy who was like a thug in the area. He was very, closeted. And she filmed them having sex, and she filmed the fact that she was fucking him and everything like that, and basically he fell off the face of the earth because of that. No one knew where he went. I hope he's alright. And that goes the problem with me in that situation of outing someone. Something that I take very seriously because I dislike it that much. I dislike the thought of it, the notion of it, the shadiness and backstabbing of it. And yes, that's all that it is. Even if you think the person deserved it or had it coming, which I might agree with you, I don't agree with the action of doing it. Okay? I don't. Because what does that prove? What does that prove? Okay? But make you look like a shady cunt and expose him and fuck with his situation, and therein lies the problem of what the issue that I have with that. There's the problem that I have with that. You don't know what's going on with this person, what's going on in his life, what's going on in his mind, his mental state, his psyche, that would make him want to be DL or to hide himself from other people or the people that he cares about and loves and cares about him. You don't know. Okay? DL men are not monsters. They are humans just like we are. I do not agree with them and I do not like them, but they are humans just like we are. And to force someone's hand like that, to just kind of push them out there with the sharks, because you don't know what the fucking situation is. You don't know if by doing that, he might not be able to talk to his brother, uncle, niece, nephews anymore. I don't know if he has children. I know he's married. Mr. C, I'm talking about. You don't know if you're going to put him in jeopardy with, kids who looked up to him as role models. You don't know any of that. You just thought about what you were going to do and what you can get out of it. And I think that fucking shit is so fucked up. I don't like it at all. It just... Even if you were to say, oh, I'm trying to help him, I'm trying to look out for him and help him come to grips with who he is, bitch, shut the fuck up. No, the fuck you weren't. You were doing it for keys. You were doing it to be malicious and evil. And it had evil intent behind it. When Bimbo gets out of the car and says, okay, see you later, DJ Mr. C, that to me right there, I was done. I was like, okay, you did this shit on purpose. You did it to be a fucking bitch. And I'm not, once again, this is just my opinion about what Bimbo did in this situation. This is not talking about him as a person. This is talking about what he did right here. I don't agree with it. Just because we're both gay does not mean I have to agree with it. And for all those people who are going in and being like, oh, on Twitter, some Bimbo got him. Yes, honey. Bimbo did that damn thing. Yes, Bimbo, you was a gay savior. You were a savior to our community. I saw a comment like that. Bimbo was a hero. What are you saving? What are you doing? But make people not fucking trust with you and not want to fuck with you after that. Who are you playing Captain Save-A-Ho to? And for those of you who say Mr. C's wife, if that was the case, then it should have been a private situation. You should have reached out to her if you could contact her, in which I believe you can because you have sources, as Bimbo has, previously proved that that he has sources. So you can contact her and let her know. But I think you specifically did this for your website. You did this for views. I can't say for sure, but this is just my opinion until you actually say something or come out and say why you did what you did. Even if somebody hacked your shit and put it out there, which I highly doubt, the fact that you recorded it anyway was shady. I don't know. I just can't stand it. And for all you who think that I'm protecting or defending Mr. C, I'm really not. As I said, I don't agree with the action, but if it happens to you, it's your own fucking fault. When you are on the DL, you put yourself in a position to be exposed and to be thrown into the forefront and to be just utterly humiliated and put out there. You put yourself in that position. There is a saying, the truth will set you free. And as cliche and as old as that saying is, it is very, very, very accurate. You want to know why the truth will set you free? Because no matter how many people you lose when you tell the truth about yourself, no matter how many people may look down on you or how many people, what you have to face when you're honest about your sexuality, the truth of the matter is, once the truth is out there, no one can hurt you with it anymore. Nobody can hurt you with it anymore. And honestly, Mr. C, did you really believe that buying prostitutes off the street was gonna hide who the fuck you were for a long period of time? Are you serious? I'm not here for Mr. C. I'm not here for that whack-ass interview he ended up having afterwards where he's talking about, I'm not gay, but I love the company of men. To me, it's just like, bitch, go ahead and come out. You're an icon in the fucking industry. You know what? You've been caught with this, like, multiple times. I know that there's homophobia in hip-hop, and I'm glad that the only reason I'm glad that this happened is because now it can be discussed in further detail. And I want it to be discussed. The homophobic nature that hip-hop surrounds itself around, because let's be honest, there are plenty of rappers in the hip-hop community that are fucking gay boots. And you know they are. They are fucking queens. You can make a fucking list. Okay? Me personally, not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I knew somebody who was on a reality show at one point, a very popular reality show at one point, who gets down, and I know a rapper who used to be semi-famous who gets down as well. But I wouldn't expose them. I just think that's so fucking shady. Just be honest about who you are. Like, seriously, it's 2013, people, and it's just too much work to have to hide yourself, and then you build your whole stature and your whole foundation up on lies about who you are, and now this happens, and what? You step the fuck down. If you were honest about who you were, you wouldn't have lost your job. Now, mind you, it would have still been illegal to fucking pay for sex. I think that's fucking illegal anyway. But, I mean, it is illegal. It's fucking wrong anyway to do that shit. It's desperate and wrong. But, just...